So this morning I woke up on bullshit and we are going to probably argue, and that is okay. So, anyways, 50 Cent said that he doesn't agree with LGBTQ themes in children's stories. All right. And one of my favorite creators responded and he made a lot of good points.
I was like 9 years old when I rooted for Gabriella and Troy to finally fucking kiss. Jeanette McCurdy had her first kiss ever on the set of iCarly. We all fucking cheered. Hell, when Carly kissed Freddie, we fucking cheered. When underage Miley Cyrus kissed Jake Leslie, I think? And that other guy, you know, the one, he could be the one that song was about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My point is that y'all have no problem with sexual themes and sexual innuendo being aimed at children as long as it's heterosexual.
But I don't think y'all heard him. All he said is that sexual themes is only a problem when it comes to queerness. And he's not wrong. Now, I know a lot of people would agree, like me, that children should not be exposed to any sexual themes in shows, not even heterosexual themes. But the reality is that we are exposed to these themes whether we want to or not. And the problem generally comes in when it's queer, but we always see straight people kissing and it's not an issue. And then one comment stated that they don't want their children seeing it because they've seen like a lot of science that says that it's a chemical imbalance in people's brains for the reason why they are gay. They also stated that a lot of queerness comes from people being essayed, essentially. And to that, I would like to say that if that is the case, a lot of hetero women have actually been harmed as well. So that would make their straightness invalid because it came from a place of SA, according to that logic. And doesn't that logic and that scientific reasoning remind you of other things that happened to Black people when it came to racist science, where they tried to say that Black people were the closest to primates and that they were not human? Remember, there was science to make us inhuman. And it's a similar thing happening in this conversation when it comes to queerness in children's stories. But if I am exposed to one, me being exposed to the other is not going to really make a difference. It's not going, the thought that it's going to make your child gay is nuts, because queerness is not a choice. Most people are not going to choose to be gay. I'm just as hard as it is to be gay, most people are not going to choose that lane. So, you know, them being exposed to it is not going to be like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and be. No, that's not how that shit works. If that was the case, then a lot of gay kids would be straight because we're always exposed to straightness. But somehow we still choose to get with the same sex. Somehow, even though we didn't see it, somehow we still chose. I just think it's important that we try not to reiterate harm that has been done to us as Black people against people that are queer, you know, against other marginalized people. And that's all I'm trying to say. Like, your child being exposed to two gay people kissing is not going to make them gay. I promise you, it won't. People don't just choose this life. People don't choose to be gay. But anyways, that is it. That is all. If you enjoyed this and you want more conversations that go deeper than the surface, make sure you give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, toodles.